Hi, I'm Rebecca and welcome back to my sewing vlog this week. So today I am bringing you my sewing makes from January. Thanks to those who watched my knitting podcast last week. I hope some of you are interested and enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll head straight in. So one of my plans for January was the page hoodie, and that's by Chalk and Notch Patterns. There we are. So you can have there's two different sleeves, different waistband, and I have gone for version B with a slim sleeve with a drawstring on the waistband as well. So I made a size 12 in the CD cup and the slim sleeve, like I said, view B. I have adjustments I've made is a small raglan forward shoulder adjustment, a 1.5 centimetre high round neck. I lengthened the bodice by 2 inches because the toile that I made I felt was a bit too short for me. And the fabric is a cotton teddy fleece, so it's 90% cotton, 10% polyester with 30% stretch. And I got it from Sew Me Sunshine. If there's any left, I shall link it down below. Now when I had this in my plans, I was like, oh, I want to put the fleecy side on the outside. And the first thing that you do in the pattern is put the eyelets on. And I put the eyelets on like the sweatshirty jersey side. So that is what we've gone with. It is not, the fleece is on the inside, but I guess that helps keep me nice and warm. Yeah, so here it is. It is a bit creased because unless it's like a cotton shirt or a dress, I don't iron clothes, I'm afraid. So here it is. I shall put some pictures of me in wearing it. That's the hood, which I just lined in like a off-white jersey that I had, and trying to find obviously green that would match for shoelaces, which is what I've used as a drawstring, is really hard. So I just bought some, again, like off-white shoelaces for the hood and the drawstring, and I've put on some little eyelets that I had in my stash that I bought for like other projects. So I'm just using them up. I just got those from Amazon, the eyelets. So yeah, I've worn this quite a few times. It's been washed quite a few times. Oh, I even remembered to put a label in this one, which I always forget, from Hey So Sister in her birthday box that I got. So yeah, this has been lovely in the below freezing temperatures we've been having on the school run, keeping me nice and warm. Yeah, I definitely will make it with the 2 inch, 5 centimetre lengthening of the bodice again. I think that's about the right length for me. Yeah, it's a really good make, nice and simple. I love how it comes together. Like the hood, everything is just really easy. The patterns are easy to follow. She goes through everything step by step. And what I love about Chalk and Notch as well, she has blog posts on her website of hacks that you can do with her patterns as well. So it's really good to check them out. So yeah, I definitely recommend Chalk and Notch patterns and the page hoodie, especially for this time of year, if you're in sort of winter. The only thing, I guess, which I knew would probably happen, and I'm a little bit sad about because it's only been washed twice, is I have already got a bit of bobbling. Yeah, you can see that on the sweatshirt, and I think that's to do with like the polyester in it. And if I had remembered that I wanted the fleecy side on the outside, it wouldn't matter so much. But it's not going to stop me wearing it. It will still get plenty of wear. And you can't see it. It's only if you're like looking close up that you could see it. But yeah. So yeah, my first make, very successful and very happy with. So the second thing that was on my list, so the Zoey tank, I cut it out in December and then like it just got left on a pile of things waiting to be made. So this year in January I've made it. I made view A, which is a cropped view, and I made size 14 based on my size. I added 5 centimetres again to the length. And I know there's different lengths, but I wanted to try the crop view because I only had half a metre, well 60 centimetres. It was a remnant I bought from Marilla Fabrics, and this is their cozy cotton ribbed jersey in Wistful Mauve, and it's really nice. Actually, I would definitely recommend this ribbed fabric. I also use Stretch Fix, and I've bought that. I shall link the shop down below. I bought that to use because I thought it's mentioned like in the pattern, and then Lauren from Guthrie and Garney, she also mentions it. She did a box for the Zoey tank, so I bought some of that, and I'm really pleased with how it's like turned out, like the binding. So yeah, it is like, I would never, not someone who wears like vest tops out and about, but I wanted it as like a base layer to wear under shirts and some of my tops and things. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the fit, and it came together really well. I made it on the sewing machine so I could add like the binding and the straps to be much neater. She says you can use your overlocker in the instructions, but says you get a better finish with the sewing machine, so that's what I did. I also used the stretchy thread, the Gutterman stretchy thread, I forgot what it's called. But yeah, so the only thing is that, as you can see my bra strap there. But like I said, very rare I think I would be wearing it out and about without like something on top of it. So I'll just stand up to show you. So yeah, so 5 centimetres I added to the cropped length, and like my waist is here. So I mean, if I hadn't added 5 centimetres, it wouldn't like meet the top of my trousers. So I'm glad that I added that, and then you can just about like tuck it in. And I made the neckline that it comes in, but I have downloaded and sent the other necklines to be printed off because I quite fancy, I think a square one would be quite nice. So yeah, definitely think there will be more Zoey tops in my future. And then the next thing that I made, I'm also wearing. And the third thing that I made, which was on my list, so I'm doing really well, and this is also my first of my Make 9 ticked off. So I'm doing really well. It's January, I've ticked off one of my Make 9, feeling really pleased with myself. Is the Modern Sewing Company, the classic shirt. That's a picture of it there. So yeah, basically, it's everything the name suggests, a classic shirt construction with an understated modern cut. It's fitted in the shoulders and features neat sleeves, which gives an elegant feel, and it flares slightly from the underarm to give some room around the bust, and finishes in a slight A-line shape. So the hem, you have quite a deep V scoop there, and she also uses like French seaming throughout, so I followed her instructions. They were really good. The only thing I guess I didn't struggle with, but it makes it more difficult, is her seam allowance is 1 centimetre. So doing French seams with a seam allowance of 1 centimetre is more fiddly, and especially in this fabric that I chose, which is a cotton viscose mix. And as you can see, it's a bit like, well, it's a bit crinkly, and a bit like double gauze, I guess. Like stretches out a bit. So I washed it, dried it in the dryer, ironed it, and then left it a bit to get like how it sits, like it crinkles back, which is what I would do with double gauze before I cut it out. But then some of the issues I've got with it, I'm not sure if they're like fit issues, like I should have sized down, or it's the nature of the fabric. When I was cutting it out, I was like, this fabric is a mistake for this top. But I had an idea in my head, so I carried it through because I couldn't think of anything at the time that I wanted to make with this fabric. And I'm pleased, I'm happy I've done it. I'm not sure I would choose this fabric again to make this top. I think you'd have to make a top without like, just a simple top, maybe like an Ashton top or something, I think would suit it better. But I've made it now. I've made the shirt. The instructions are really good. They come together really well. I enjoyed making it. Just the 1 centimetre seam allowance for French seams with this fabric was just a little bit fiddly. So I made a size a 16 graded to an 18 at the waist to a 20 at the hips, and I made a 1.5 centimetre forward shoulder adjustment, a 1.5 centimetre forward high round neck adjustment. And yeah, and this is a cotton viscose mix. This was a remnant as well that I got from the Marzi at the same time I got this vest ribbon. So yeah, I'll stand up so you can see it. I'll do it up. So I think it's not the best fabric really to show what this shirt could look like, obviously, because as you can see, it's already it's really like wrinkly. I do think I probably didn't need to grade out so much. It's quite roomy, like everywhere. I think maybe I should have gone down a size all over, I think. So yeah, there we are. I'll put like some proper video of me in. But yeah, as you can see, like it comes off my shoulders just here, like on both sides. But then, like I said, it is like a stretchy material. I think it'd be nice in the summer as just like a layering piece. I really liked the instructions for doing the sleeves and the binding on them. They've come out really well. And whether it's just because I've done lots of them now and I'm finding them easier, but it just was really simple. Went in first time how you'd expect it, and there wasn't anything fiddly about the instructions. They were really clear for that. Yeah, and you've got your collar stand and your collar, which I have interfaced, but obviously this fabric is quite floppy. So I think I definitely, next time, it is quite wide. That's like, would size down for sort of a better fit, something that I'd enjoy. But like I said, I think in the summer, it'd be quite nice as just like a layering piece, like if it's too hot with the vest or whatever. Keep you quite cool, this material, like linen viscose. And also the sleeves are quite long, but I think if I size down, probably 1 to 2 sizes, that might change the length of the sleeves. And I also like to be able to turn them back anyway. So yeah, I definitely will make the shirt again, but I definitely will be sizing down, I think. And I will be making it in like a cotton lawn or a cotton shirting as well. But yeah, it's nice to, like I said, it was a remnant. It wasn't very expensive, just to try out the pattern. So I am pleased with that. And then the last thing I made, which I actually made not yesterday, the day before, is the Dawson top by Helen's Closet. So this is, there's 3 views. Well, the body's the same, then you've got 3 sleeve lengths, short, elbow length or long, and then you've got 3 neck styles. And I wanted another like mock turtleneck to add to my wardrobe. It's really boring, it's just in a cotton jersey that's navy. There we are. The neck, everything, obviously it's a jersey top. It went in, you can make them, can't you, after you've made a few in your sleep. So I made a bust 14, 16 waist and a 20 hips, and I made view B, which is a high neck, plus the long sleeves. I did my usual high round neck and forward shoulder adjustment, which have been fine. So I did it on my overlocker until you came to the neck, adding the mock turtleneck, because she says you not to use an overlocker, to use your machine to give it more stretch, because it's quite a tight mock turtleneck, and it is really tight. I felt like I was being like strangled. It's quite hard to get on, and then yeah, it just felt really tight, like restrictively tight, pulling on my throat. So I cut it out. Like, I didn't even bother unpicking, even though I'd only zigzagged it on. I just cut it out, and I cut off like 1 centimetre or so off the neck of the shirt. So yeah, cut off 1 centimetre from around the neck piece of the shirt to give me a bit more room. Then I recut the neckband and added a centimetre onto that as well to make that a centimetre longer. And then I've put it back on and it's much more comfortable. So I will have to make sure I note that down and write it in, because it literally felt like I was being strangled by it. And I wouldn't have worn it, it wasn't very comfortable. So it was quite a quick and easy thing to do. But yeah, it's just a bit weird. I felt that it was like so restrictive, and quite like the neck of it, like of the top came to here, and the neckband as well. So everything just sat really, really high up. But yeah, so that'll get definitely lots of wear at the minute in the winter and autumn. Under tops and shirts and things, keep you warm. I can't remember where I got the fabric from, but it's a really nice cotton jersey. It's got a nice weight to it and a nice stretch. You can't go wrong with the basics, can you? So yeah, 4 things made in January sewing, so I'm really pleased with those. If anyone's made any like classic shirt or anything, sizing, let me know. Or any of her patterns actually, because obviously I've got a few on my Make 9, and I think the next thing that I'm probably going to make from my Make 9 will be the overshirt. So yeah, looking forward to that. So I've got a few little acquisitions, and the first thing that I actually bought was Marilla Walker. She makes patterns. Like one of her patterns is on my Make 9, the Bellum Night dress. She's got a vlog that she does on YouTube as well, which I'll link below. She brought out a little zine at the beginning of January, and here it is. She called it Journal Number 1, Marilla Walker. And yeah, I really like her vlogs, and she does knitting as well, so I watch those as well. And she has painted watercolour all the things inside, like all the pages and things. So it's not a massive, there's only, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. But what you did get was and also she put this little book in. It's really cute, a little thank you, enjoy this zine, Marilla. That's really cute. So there's a little pattern, and she gives you a template in the book so you can make more of them, but also gave you a little needle case to make, and these are the bits. And it tells you how to make it, and then she gives you a template if you want to make more. It comes with the magazine, comes with a little leather strap. I haven't made it yet. So yeah, to make a little needle case, either for yourself or to give as a gift. And they're all from, like, there's leather in there, suede, leather, fabrics and wool felt that she's had in her stash, and she's like repurposed. So I love that idea. So I'm definitely going to make that up and put my hand sewn needles in there. And then there is a pattern with a link to YouTube for a pencil case, which I will definitely be making for myself this week, I think. A really simple pencil case. There's a little word search, and then you've got the needle book template. And she even gave you some tracing paper as well. So yeah, that's really cool. She did sell out, but I think she's doing some more, and she's planning on doing another one as well. So that's good. And then in my last vlog, I mentioned that I'd ordered some fabrics from Lady McElroy, but they hadn't arrived yet. Well, they are now here. Only one of them isn't here because apparently they couldn't find it in the warehouse. So I didn't get one of the ones that I wanted. But the other two that I've got, so I've got this. I love the colours on this. They are so lovely. And this is the viscose chalet. And it is, let me get the name, Mini Epic Spectacle, Jules Viscose Chalet Lawn Remnant. And I got 3.9 metres. So yeah, I'm going to make a dress a lovely dress out of this. I'm not sure which one yet. We shall see, but it'll be more sort of spring, summer, I think. But yeah, this is very, very nice. And I love Lady McElroy fabrics. They're good. And it was like, it was 50% off Remnants. So these like were a really good price. And then I got another jean fabric, denim. And I'd been looking at loads on their website and I thought I'd clicked a darker denim, but I haven't. I clicked denim that I'm wearing today, but never mind, because I do like it. Got 3 meters of this Ed Walton jeans fabric. There we are. And it has got a little bit of stretch in it, I think, if I'm correct. Yeah, like the ones I've got on now, it's got like 5% elastane in it. So yeah, that will become a pair of trousers at some point later this year. And then the other thing that I wanted was like their spearmint mopsy print, but they didn't have it apparently, so I got my money back for that. So yeah, very pleased with this one. I love this. Actually, they do go quite well together. Not that I'd be wearing a jeans and a dress together at the same time, but yeah, those colours are good. Yes, that's it for this week. Got lots of ideas in my head about what my plans are going to be for February, and I think they're mainly going to be sort of jersey, stretch, comfy fabrics, I think, because that's like the mood I'm in. So yeah, thanks for watching. Any questions down below? Yeah, hope you're all getting on well with your January makes, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.